Scrapbook kits are something I enjoy using, especially when all of the pieces coordinate perfectly. Hello everyone, Miss Carrie here. Today we're going to take a look at another fun summer kit, and I'm going to share a unique way to use the beach-themed items on a vintage car show layout. I have been blessed with another vibrant kit from Miss Kate, and I can't wait to share this one with you. The summer vacation collection is packed full of patterns and prints that can be used for so many projects. I like how she always adds some basic patterns to her kits also. Just like last month's birthday kit, this one comes with 20 sheets of double-sided pattern paper, a sticker sheet, and matching die cuts. As I flip through the awesome patterns here, I'm going to share some tidbits about Miss Kate's shop. Real quick, take a look. She puts a pattern on the back of her cover sheet. I love that she does that. There's no wasted space here. Now, if you're like me and also use cut files on your projects, you are probably already familiar with Miss Kate Cuttables. For years, I have admired her adorable SVGs and titles. Recently, she has added some sweet images that match these monthly kits, which means that you can add even more to your pages with die cuts you personalize on your cutting machine. Not only does she have a great collection of images to choose from in her digital shop, she also offers page kits. Many years ago, I sold page kits at my craft booth, and I know how much all of you love those. Page kits come pre-cut and ready to assemble, and it makes the scrapbooking process go so much faster. Miss Kate has a bunch of options to choose from, and you can grab those kits along with this monthly collection and a few SVG designs on her site, misskatedesigns.com. As you saw, there are some awesome patterns and prints in this set. You have 39 designs. 5 of the sheets are cut-aparts with a full pattern on the back. The kit also comes with a pack of 60 die cuts, and there are some really cute items in here for summer. There are florals, vacation, and beach-themed pieces. And those popsicles are super cute, aren't they? I might have to use a few of those for our grand pup pages. The sticker sheet has the same images, they're just scaled down. So here we have the Beach Babe die cut, and then there's a smaller version in a sticker. All of these items come with the monthly kit for only $24.99 US. That's not bad, huh? On today's project, I'm also going to bring in the matching cardstock collection. There are 32 sheets of one-sided cardstock pieces, and they coordinate perfectly with this collection. All of the colors in this set match all of the patterns and prints. There are 16 colors, 2 of each in this pack, and each one has this linen-like texture. The cardstock isn't textured, but the pattern is, so you get this great fabric-like look on your pages. As I mentioned in a previous video, this is a white core cardstock. I like to tell people that because some do not like working with white core. I personally enjoy white core cardstock because it's great for sanding, distressing, and tearing. The white core can show on the edges of your Cricut cuts. There is a way to mirror that, and if you'd like to learn how, let me know in the comments and I can share that in a future video. Alright, so there is a quick look at the kit for June. It's super cute, and we're going to make something really fun with it. In the description below, I'll list all the supplies that I'm using today, and a link to this kit so that you can check it out yourself. This is the time of year that I have quite a few beach-themed kits in my craft room. We live in the dry plains in the center of the US, so there are no beaches. But I can use the bright patterns like the polka dot for just about anything. I have these awesome vintage car show photos, and they give off that Cuban Miami vibe. The June kit has some great pieces that are going to match perfectly. There are a ton of photos here, and while I could turn this into a 2-page spread, my daughter's books are filling up fast, and she likes 1-page memories. I have cut this collection of photos down to 2 inches, and I'm going to place them on some dark blue cardstock. This is going to sit at the base of the page like a grounding strip. Now, I did add those 2 smaller photos to some neutral colored paper, but I decided that I wanted to have the main photo on that color also. So I ended up cutting a larger piece, and this just gives me a nice neutral foundation to work with. Now, I want the photo of the 2 of them to stand out, so I'm going to use a few of the cut apart cards behind it. This plaid piece has some great colors that I'll be adding to the page, and this blue 4x4 card matches the cardstock at the base of the page. This also has a pink frame that I can take advantage of to help the photo stand out. I'm going to bring some more pink to the page with a few circles. I have a pink cardstock circle, a pattern with palm trees, and a decorative circle that I cut with a die. You could also use one of the decorative SVGs in Miss Kate's shop here. Now that I've added a few colors and patterns to the layout, I'm going to bring in some matching banners to the base of the page. These were cut using some dies that I have in my collection, but you can easily cut them out by hand. I'm going to adhere all of these pieces to the page, and then I'll bring in those die cuts and the sticker pieces to the layout. Off camera, I use my sewing machine to stitch the white cardstock to the background pattern. I also added a few rows of stitching around that cardstock circle. As I said earlier, we live on the desert plains with an amazing set of mountains to the west, but there are no beaches or palm trees. That doesn't mean that I can't use this kit. It has a great summer vibe, and it's perfect for the photos of these vintage cars. This summer fun title caught my eye right away because it has all these great colors and a celebratory banner. Behind it, I'm tucking these palm trees. This is what I like to call a grounding element in my embellishment clusters. Most of this piece will be covered, but the circle shape and the colors create a nice backdrop behind all the other elements I'm adding. I am going to add some of the hibiscus flowers around my title. I'm arranging these flowers so that they help create a frame around that focal point image. With all of the photos that I added, I really want to make sure that this one here is the main piece on the page. On the left, I want to bring in more of these flowers and the colors that I used. Now, I like adding little phrases to my pages, so I heat embossed a stamped sentiment onto the cardstock. I didn't have any issues stamping on this or heat embossing. Even though that cardstock looks textured, it has a smooth surface that's great for stamped images. Originally, I did not plan to add any orange to the layout, but I have that little circular sun peeking out behind the flowers by the title. So I'm going to repeat that look with another flower here. Again, it's more of a background element used to create a visual triangle on my layout. Near the top of the page, I'm going to add another stamped phrase. This was heat embossed onto a tab that I die cut with a die I own. I'm going to tuck it up here with a few more flowers and another pair of sunglasses. Having a variety of matching embellishments in a kit is great for those of you who are learning how to balance a scrapbook page design. You can add elements into each cluster and create the perfect flow on your page. Here is the summer scrapbook page that we created with the summer vacation kit from Miss Kate. Like I said at the beginning, this collection has more of a beachy vacation vibe, but I was able to use it to record these memories, and it looks amazing, doesn't it? The cars in these photos have that vintage Cuban vibe, and the florals and colors were perfect. The only addition to the page off camera was a set of enamel dots. I added blue elements in each of my clusters, so I popped down a few dark blue dots to create flow around the page. I also tucked a little enamel heart here next to this cute newlywed couple. Today my goal was to show you a unique way to use the beach-themed elements on a simple scrapbook page. If scrapbook kits are something you enjoy, then you may want to head on over to the Miss Kate site and take a look at this subscription box. Each month a new kit is available, and you can have them automatically sent and receive a few perks with your subscription. Links to the Miss Kate shop, this kit, and the supplies I used today can all be found in the description below. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope this project inspired you to try something new. If you have any questions about this project or the supplies I used, feel free to post those in the comments below. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see what you create.